As many of you will know, particularly those who have submitted nominations this year, the nomination process is a rigorous one and requires a fair amount of information on the nominee. As a result, by the time a nomination reaches Volunteer Calgary's offices, the story it tells is truly inspiring and most certainly a story worth celebrating and sharing with the entire city. Last year, this nomination event was added as a way to spread the value of volunteering and to further recognize the countless hours of time and effort that make our city great. We are so pleased to be able to host this event again in 2010 and look forward to carrying this tradition forward every year from this point on. This event is really intended to recognize that being nominated is in itself a celebration and in itself recognition of the commitment and effort that all the nominees make to our community, and a way of thanking you for that. For the past 14 years, Volunteer Calgary, along with another of our founding sponsors, Encana Corporation, has been highlighting the volunteerism and community spirit that is alive and well in our youngest citizens. They are indeed the leaders of tomorrow, and I dare say their stories are some of the most inspiring you will hear. The nominees in this category of leaders of tomorrow are, and I know there's a lot of you here today, in the elementary category, Fatima Bada from Sir Wilfrid Laurier Elementary School. I'll invite you to all come up on stage again so that we can applaud all of your efforts. Ellery Donald from Father Willenham School. Xavier Nija from Alberta Distance Learning. In the junior high school category, Zian Samani from Calgary Girls School. Cody Crook from Nickel Junior High. John Jacobs from Senator Patrick Burns. Tony Descharme, the William Taylor Learning Center. Sarah Claire Gazzi, St. Vincent de Paul School. You're very brave. I told her she was going to come on stage and she was thrilled. I can see why. Maybe you can entertain while I'm reading that. Evelina Williamson from Ecole Madeleine Duet School. Andrea Robinson, St. Rose of Lima Junior High. Serena Darshi from Red Deer Lake School. And finally, the nominees in the senior high category, Walter Pang from Sir Winston Churchill. Ashley Molden from Bishop O'Byrne High School. Jenna Carpenter, also from Bishop O'Byrne. Colton McDonald, Chestermere High School. Adil Damani from Western Canada High School. Kays Elrikia, Foundations for the Future. Ali Tejbar, John G. Diefenbaker High School. Omar Bainto, Lester P. Pearson High School. Jennifer Morelli, Bishop Grandin. Debbie Wang, Bishop Carroll. The team of Betty Wang, Derek Yick, and Sherry Cui from Western Canada High School. Sarah King from Centennial High School. Dewani Daduk from EP Scarlet. Mahmoud Iqbal from Western Canada High School. Cecily Fan from Queen Elizabeth. Amy Wright from Springbank Community High School. Squeeze over, guys. Might need 2 rows. And you can't hide behind me. I know you guys are volunteering, so you can't be shy. Amy Wright from Springbank High School. Shelley Fu from Western Canada High School. Ahmad Loli from Forest Lawn High School. And Lee Wang from Queen Elizabeth. We'll let everyone get up here, because this is a really important award. All right, as soon as she gets up here, we're going to do a big round of applause. All right, these are your 2010 Leaders of Tomorrow nominees. Congratulations. If there are proud parents wanting pictures, I can ask them to move over a little bit more. Squeeze together, guys. Come on in. Just a quick photo up here for everyone. Okay? Great. Good job. Good smile. Congratulations. Now, if that seemed like a big list, it was. We received in total 31 nominations in the 3 different categories, but since today was technically a school day, we actually weren't anticipating quite so many of them to attend, but we're glad you did. So thank you for joining us here today. We're very pleased to have you here. And I know that many of the family and friends who were here were able to get photos of them up here, and we know you must feel incredibly proud of these individuals, these young people who've been singled out by their teachers and their peers for their excellent volunteerism and commitment to community. Many of you, because I'm sure you're thinking very deeply right now, many of you are probably wondering to yourselves, with such a strong contingent of nominees, how does Volunteer Calgary possibly select a winner for each category? Is that what you were thinking? I thought so. I can assure you it is not easy to make these selections. So we take bribes. No, just kidding. So we have a rigorous process, a very rigorous and ethical process that involves engaging teams of experts to help us make the selections and to help us make these very, very tough decisions. Once a nomination is received by Volunteer Calgary, it is reviewed to ensure that the nomination meets the qualifications for the award criteria. In cases where more information is required, Volunteer Calgary staff follow up to get more information to ensure that the nominee's full story is told. So if you submitted a nomination this year, you may be aware of that process. The nominations are then reviewed carefully by the selection committee of experts who select a winner who is seen to best exemplify the criteria for each award category. As I said, it's a very difficult job, and we are grateful to our community experts who participate in this process, some of whom have also joined us today. These selection committees will be meeting over the next 2 weeks to make their selections, at which time each nominee will be notified of the committee's selection. The winners are, of course, announced to the public at the annual Leadership Awards, which take place on Monday, April 19th, 2010, as part of Volunteer Calgary's celebration of National Volunteer Week. And we would love it if you would join us for those awards. Now moving on to the next category. Our next category is Leader in Volunteer Engagement. This is sponsored by our friends at Enbridge. And this award goes to a Calgary nonprofit organization that has developed an innovative and successful program or event that engages volunteers in creative ways to advance the organization's mission, goals, and contribution to the greater community. So we don't really ask for very much. It's very easy to be nominated. The nominees for this year's Leader in Volunteer Engagement Award, and again, if I can ask you to come up on the stage, join me up on the stage, and we'll applaud you as a group. The Bowness Montgomery Neighborhood Initiative, the Calgary Corporate Challenge, the Canadian Progress Club Elevate, Eco Initiatives Program, International Women's Day 2009, Kids Connect, My World, My Choice, Ronald McDonald House, Southern Alberta Volunteer Program, Soup Sisters, Story Pals Program, the Media Library, La Mediathèque, the Multicultural Youth Action Project, Youth Justice Committee Program, and the YWCA of Calgary. So again, if you can join me on stage, we'll give you a round of applause. Renee, you've already been up here. And apparently you can be nominated for more than one category as well, which is great. It does increase your chance of winning. Excellent. What a fine-looking group of nominees. If I could have everyone applaud our nominees for 2010. What did we call this? Leaders in Volunteer Engagement Award. Congratulations. Thank you. As a volunteer center, Volunteer Calgary works with many nonprofit organizations in the community to help them create and build volunteer programs that actively engage volunteers in new and creative ways. Often these programs are critical to the continued success of these organizations who tap into the vast array of skills and experiences that is available to them when volunteers are engaged in meaningful ways. So the nominees that just came back into the audience, nominees in this award category each provide a shining example of successful engagement of volunteers. And again, that will be a very tough decision for that selection committee to make. So congratulations again to nominees in that category.